A unique networking experience is coming up in August. You can join America's premier business coach, Dr. Joseph Nantoma, at the Wealth Flow Conference. First, though, he is here with us in studio. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. We're going to get to the conference and all the details in just a minute, but I want to start with you. What was your career path?
It's been an amazing one, especially with all that is going on in America. You know, coming from Africa in 2016 with just $4,700 in my pocket. I was a project manager before I moved down here. And when I found real estate, I went into real estate with $999 because that is all I had. So I have been teaching people that you can start with what you have, build it, and get to where you want to get to. Started with $999, now we have so much real estate all over the country with over 7 figures.
Wow.
It's been an amazing race.
Yeah, so what are some of the key principles that you teach to help people then achieve that same financial success?
So one of the things that has really helped me, because I don't teach what I don't practice, is I teach people how to build relationships. When you meet people, you build the right relationships, they're going to show you where opportunities are, and you will become successful. So this is what I teach every single day in building wealth, because when you meet the right people, they'll show you what you got to do, and you just do it. It's that simple. Okay,
it's that simple. Is that something then that we can learn at the Wealth Flow Conference?
Exactly. So the Wealth Flow Conference was something I came up with in 2020 during the pandemic. We started it just like a training program on a platform, and it grew up to become one of the best wealth conferences in the country. Last year, we started it, and Oprah Winfrey showed up. Really? Yeah. And that just blew it out of proportion, and it's been an amazing time. A lot of people are excited. And this year, we're going even bigger, and we're going to have relationships built, networking, financing, where to find funding for your business, all manners of successful tips and all that is coming up in August in Dallas.
Who should be attending this conference?
You're starting a business, you're working a job, you want to scale your business, you want to grow to the next level, whatever you want. You know, you're just curious, you just want to meet people and just hear something new. You ought to be there. Is that your biggest piece of advice for somebody watching this right now, is just building relationships? Everything you want or everything you want to be, somebody's already doing that. So all you got to do is meet these people, talk to them, know the areas, because you see, success is like you're driving a car and you have what we call a blind spot. So you need people who already have gone through that path, they've seen your blind spot, and they can help you. And by the time you meet these people and you start building relationships, everything just works out. It's all about relationships. We were never built or never created to be alone. It opens you always have to talk to someone.
Yeah, those opportunities. Yes. Yeah, okay. So what do you think sets you apart from other real estate investors?
What sets me apart as a unique real estate investor, and especially as a coach, is my story. I think your story sets you apart. You know, like I said, coming to the United States with just $4,700 and building wealth, true wealth that you can touch, you can feel, you can see. And my definition of wealth is not just making money, because people always think it's just about making money. It's about helping people to become successful. When you become successful and you truly, truly start helping other people, that is when you're successful. And that's what has set me apart, because in 2020, when I made my first $5 million, I fed 25,000 people in Africa. I've given to gun control programs, I've given to ethnicity, diversity programs, I've given to health programs. I've probably given over $1 million in the last 5 years. And I'm supposed to be an immigrant. So that is what sets me apart. I'm not just making this money or building wealth just because I want something for myself. I am building this because I want to leave a legacy, and at the end of the day, the Nantoma dynasty is going to be drawn on the sand and say, he came to the United States, he built something great, and he helped a lot of people.
Yeah, helped a lot of people. Well, great. Thank you for sharing your story with us. And if you want some more information about the Wealth Flow Conference, you can go, how do we find that information?
JosephNantoma.com.
Wonderful. There it is, August 23rd through the 25th. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.